Previously on Horrible Film Recaps.
When are my new hands going to get here?
The choice you must make is Mike. Or Ike.
I don't like roses, but it turns out I do like milky tea.
And now on to our feature presentation.
In a world where evil fails to hide itself, a select few heroes gather to spread justice. Those heroes gather on Golden Pond. Our story begins with the maniacal machinations of the malicious mallard and his plans to expand his territory. Moving quickly at speeds well below the posted limit, our heroes arrive at their retirement home as we countenance the wizened visages of Old Man and Mommy Dust. Old Man, with the uncanny ability to gain knowledge from arcane news sources, wear silly hats with absolutely no shame, and render mundane actions awkward with a mere touch. Mommy Dust, with her abilities of mindless rambling, unnecessary redecorating, and the gift of being able to spot an old fool, together they form the dementia duo of decrepitness. When a life alert call comes in,
"He's eating all our breadcrumbs, send help,"
our incontinent investigators hobble into action to track down the malicious mallard. Rowing with the combined might of several toddlers, our arthritic aquanauts soon spot the feathered felon. Knowing the jig is up, the lecherous larcenist of La Ronge unleashes a menacing monologue. Unflinching, the haggard heroes respond in kind as the police arrive to take the criminal quacker to jail. They are awarded an internal combustion engine-powered vessel from the pond president. Old Man marvels at the cutting-edge technology. As they take the senior skiff home, they remain unaware of a new villain with plans most foul. Back at the retirement headquarters, Old Man struggles to decode the crossed words and eerie numbers of Sudoku. Mommy Dust distracts him by asking that he take her miniature pails for a walk. Old Man obliges and walks amongst the trees he planted as a teenager. Suddenly, his senior sense begins tingling. Old Man realizes the Matlock Marathon began 18 years ago, and he's missing some of it. He quickly sprints into a breakneck light shuffle in order to get back to his stories. Old Man arrives back at the headquarters with tales of the kids he chased off the lawn. Mommy Dust is surprised by Letter Carrier Man, who makes a special guest appearance. Continuing his brief cameo, Letter Carrier Man drops off the weekly circulars and penny saver before disappearing into the daylight. Our heroes wrap up the evening in the most cheesiest of fashions. Mommy Dust realizes a kid's sidekick is required to assist with crime fighting and foot rubs. So let's loose with a siren call.
Call for Philip Morris!
Soon enough, the cry is answered as Kid, octogenarian, joins the team. Old Man treats the elderly lad to a tour of his vast collection of support saw. To aid in the boy's studies, Old Man gives him a book of tinctures, tonics, and tomfoolery, so the lad can more easily spy a carpetbagger. Now that the old boy is properly motivated, He discards his iPhone and rushes inside to witness the comedic stylings of Bob Hope and Bing Crosby in Road to Bali on the RCA television device. Old Man interrupts him, however, as Bass Master has been seen in the vicinity. Our heroes board the senior skiff and depart in search of the fishy felon. Old Man and his elderly apprentice quickly nab an unwary henchman. Mommy Dust reads the latest Dear Abby article to learn how interrogations work. The pugnacious Perch quickly gives up the goods and directs the team to unassuming Cove. Once they arrive, the mummified marvels quickly begin casting for clues. Mommy Dust takes her leave, not wanting her hands to get wet, as they're pruny enough already. Soon enough, the Gill gangster finds himself caught in the dragnet of this rod and reel ruse. Old Man tells the flippered felon to prepare to get grilled on the hot seat. Meanwhile, back at the senior sanctum, the smell of justice and Metamucil permeates the air. But Old Man is troubled. He doubts the scaly scallywag's ability to orchestrate this cuttlefish crime spree, and so checks the hot sheets. With dismay, he learns of the petrified personification of petty pilfering. Mommy Dust comforts Kid Octogenarian, as once more they go onto the breach in their above-the-waist breeches. Soon enough, they return to unassuming Cove to seek out their newest nemesis. The geriatric juvenile thinks he spies Phil Spector, but it's just an innocent beaver dam. Back at the elderly estate, Mommy Dust wonders what the damn delay is, deciding to leave before that becomes a bit. Old Man guides the boat back to shore. It's at that moment Old Man's greatest foe, Captain's stationary object, makes its move. It sends Old Man flying into the brackish water in the closest thing this movie has to an action scene. Kid Octogenarian leaps into the surf. In solidarity, Mommy Dust takes the plunge as well, just to feel something again. Realizing that no prison could ever hold a boulder, they all set their differences aside and hug it out into the morning. With no enemies left, Old Man puzzles out what to do next. But Kid Octogenarian convinces him to get back into action. Soon enough, they're back to looking for clues, but all they catch is the movie's missing subplot. And so we leave our heroes, the wilderness finally at peace. Or is it? This concludes whatever I was just talking about. Wait. If these superheroes are really ancient, undying champions, then does that mean this was actually the Eternals Part 2? Please, no one tell Disney. Good day to most of you all.
If you enjoy my nonsensical ramblings, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.